Okay guys, I'm working on my Kenmore dual fuel stove. The lower heating element's not working, and I was just assuming that it was the bad element. However, I tested it with my multimeter and the element is actually good, so that leads me to think there's something else going on. So what I'm going to do is go back here and test it. And of course I don't recommend you do this unless you are trained in how electricity works, but all I'm going to do is test the output. This is the output, this is the input to the top coil, and this is the input to the lower coil. Those are yellow. So what I'm going to do is test the voltage of those and just see what they are. Okay, so I have tested these using my multimeter, and there is no power going to this line on the top coil, and there is no power going to this line on the bottom coil. So it's not the heat. I say coil, I meant heating element. So there's something else amiss. So we're going to trace these dead lines back to the problem and try to figure out what's going on. Okay, so what I'm doing now is I'm going to tape the lines that I know are dead, and that's just so I will not get them mixed up. But this one is dead and this one is dead to the top. So these wires all go up, so let's see if it's a relay or something up there that's a problem, so I need to take that off. Okay, I've now got the back off of the oven, and I have traced the wires, and the yellow wire and the blue wire both go to relays on the back of this control board. So rather than replace this whole control board, most likely it's going to be these relays. Okay, I've now got the control board apart. And if you look right here, I don't know if you can see that clearly or not, but this solder is dark, it's black. So I'm assuming that's a bad connection. I'm going to resolder that and see if that helps and gets our oven going. Okay, I've resoldered the connections, and I went ahead and add a little solder to the other relay as well, and I'm just going to reassemble the unit and see if that works. Yeah, and if you don't want to go through the hassle of replacing that stuff, I think you can buy this whole contraption. However, I think it's quite pricey. This part number 318010102. Alright, I've got it reassembled. I'm going to put it back in the oven and see if it works. Okay, I have installed the control board, and now I'm putting the wires back. And I took a photo of the wires before I disassembled them using my iPad, and I'm just comparing the iPad with what I need to do up here. Alright, I'm going to finish installing the wires and then we'll check it out. Okay, I have the wires plugged in. I'm going to plug in the oven, and we'll walk around over here and give it a try. Let's see. Bake. Oh, yeah, it's working. Alright, we can see the steam coming off. Okay, cool guys. That repaired it. So, let me see just how hot it'll get. See if it turns red. Okay, it's been on for just probably like 30-40 seconds, and you can see the heating element is now turning red in there. Huh, that was an easy fix. And that probably saved $400 or $500. Labor cost and parts. So anyway, this is just to let you know that that did fix my oven. And this is the Sears Kenmore Elite dual fuel. So if you have that problem with your heating element not working, I wouldn't replace just the element. I would first of all check and make sure it's not the control board. And if it is, take it out, check it out, and you may have to add a little bit of solder to that. But that's really simple part. I didn't even have to replace any parts. It was just the solder connection was bad. Alright. Hope this helps you guys. Thanks.